Hello, everyone. Taylor Johnson here once again with a First Warn 5 traffic update. If you've been with us this morning, or if you know at all that there was a major crash this morning on 71 highway that caused significant delays and actually a full closure of the highway in both directions early this morning at around 4. The southbound direction reopened around 6 a.m. and the northbound lanes just reopened due to a semi crash. I'm going to take you to the scene here so you can see now that the right lane is now back open in those northbound lanes, but you can see they're still trying to clear things up. Not too long ago, they used a crane to get the tractor trailer out of the median, as well as the front of the trailer as well. So we got some details from law enforcement, and they say that there was a critical injury related to this crash. So it happened on 71 highway, just south of 75th Street, and that is when the tractor trailer failed to stay in the lane that it was in and drifted off to the right, hitting a vehicle that was going south. And that impact caused the truck and the Ford to travel off the road to the left, and they hit barrier cables. The truck then continued going southbound in the median before it overturned in that area that you see right here, where there seems to be just a little bit of some debris left over from that. So the driver of the truck was taken to the hospital with critical injuries, and the driver of the car was not hurt in the crash. The driver is said to be in critical but stable condition, and there is an ongoing investigation right now into what happened. And also, the tractor trailer was fully loaded. So again, just giving you a look right here at how things are starting to move along in those northbound lanes. We've been tracking this since around 4:30 this morning when we first went on air with KCTV 5 News this morning. The call for the crash came in around 4:10, and we're going on 11:10 pretty soon. We just hit the 11 o'clock hour, so that's been about 7 hours that the northbound lanes have been closed on 71 highway, which has caused significant delays and issues for people who usually take this route to get where they need to go. But as you can see now, with just one lane open, that things are still going to be moving pretty slow for the time being, if that is the direction that you need to go in. So again, for those of us who are just joining us, progress is being made on 71 highway, where there has been a closure since just after 4 this morning due to a semi truck that overturned. And actually, if you look in the lanes, you see kind of a person standing there. Right behind them, you see the trailer right there that was a part of that crash, and it was also fully loaded, so they had to take the time to unload the trailers so that they could get it upright and off of the ground. Again, the driver involved in that was taken to the hospital and is listed in critical condition right now. So if you are taking 71 highway southbound, northbound, I'm sorry, in between the area of Gregory Boulevard and 87th Street, that is the general area where the highway was closed. It's starting to open up. Traffic is moving slowly, but it is making some progress there. So just wanted to make sure that we would give you updates on that. But also, we're noticing another slowdown more toward the north. On 435, you can see some red there. We checked the cameras, and there is a bit of a backup there. There is some construction that's happening in that area, in addition to what we are seeing on 71 highway. So just want to give you a closer look at how things are looking on our maps now. So this morning, if you were watching with us, it was purple in both directions, and so purple signals that the lanes are closed. But now we're seeing yellow for those headed north and green for those headed south. So things are starting to pick up and get a little bit back to a bit of normalcy as you go about your commute this morning. But again, if you are headed northbound on 71 highway, you might want to give yourself some extra time. So I want to take a look at our drive times right now. Headed westbound on I-70, give yourself about 20 minutes. 291 to downtown. Everything else looking to be moving on time, but I do want to take us back really quickly to the scene of the crash here on 71 highway. For those who might be joining us, just want to give you some more details about what they say happened here. So again, the call came in at around 4:10 this morning. A semi truck was going south when it lost its direction in the lane and ended up drifting to the right and then hitting a Ford Mustang that was traveling south on 71 highway as well in the lane next to it. The impact then caused the truck and the Mustang to go off the road and hit barrier cables, causing the truck then to end up on the south lanes and in the median, and then it overturned, which is what they're cleaning up here right now. The driver of the truck was taken to the hospital with critical injuries. The driver of the Ford was not hurt in the crash, but the driver is listed to be in stable condition. So all southbound lanes were closed for about 2.5 hours, and then northbound lanes were closed at Bannister and 85th up until now, and only one lane is open. You can see just how far back it's stretching right now as far as trying to get everything cleaned up. We see this this truck here moving back, might be trying to get some more of that debris up from the crash. But again, this has caused significant issues all morning. We've been following this for about 7 hours or so. So if you're headed this direction, if you know someone who might be headed this direction, you want to give yourself some extra time for sure, because we're not sure how long it's going to take for it to be completely clear, as it has taken a bit of a while for it to get to this point. About 7 hours. Again, we've been tracking this. So thank you for just tuning in and watching out for these updates. We will have some information for you in our noon newscast, which will be starting in less than an hour, as well as any other updates that may come out throughout the day. Again, I am Taylor Johnson with First Warn 5 Traffic. We hope that you have a great day and a great afternoon, and also always stay up to date with everything that KCTV5 has for you online. And you can also download our app, and also be sure to tune into our newscast on air. And with that, enjoy your Tuesday.